everyone, so today's video is in collaboration with FemFresh. Now they have asked me to tell you what my head to toe top must have beauty bits are. So that would be kind of like head to toe, what I use to look after my body. If you'd like to know more about FemFresh, you can visit www.femfresh.co.uk and I will link it all in the down bar as always. But yes, let's get cracking. First up, I will start with the face. Now I'm not going to cover all of the products that I would use on my face, just the two products that I use that are kind of like my holy grail products that I feel are must-haves for me and my beauty routine. First up is the Priori Gentle Facial Cleanser with Advanced AHA. So this is an active ingredient facial cleanser which I will use every morning in the shower. I will apply it to kind of wet hands, but when my face is dry, and just rub it in and rinse it off under the shower water. I've been using this cleanser in my routine for a couple of years now. I've spoken all about my acne journey, which I will leave below if you haven't seen it already, but this has been like the saving grace for me, and I do use other cleansers, but this is always the one I come back to, and I will always use this cleanser within my routine at some point in the day or night, so always use that. And then the next product that I use on my face that is kind of a must-have and that will be a staple in my routine always is the Priori Daily Defense SPF. Now this works as an SPF and a moisturiser. It's a high SPF of SPF 30. It's super important to have sun protection in your daily routine. Even if you don't live in a hot country, UV rays are extremely damaging to the skin, and this just works as a really good defence mechanism, and I love it. It's the perfect SPF that I found. It sinks into the skin really well. Not too expensive, and it's a nice size as well. It's 75ml, so you can, it's a nice travel size. You can take it on planes and things like that if you want it in your hand luggage, and yeah, good for like weekends away and all of that kind of thing. Okay, so when I'm actually in the shower, the product that I've been reaching for to wash my body at the moment is shower gels from Lush, and my absolute favourite is Rose Jam. Now I believe that this one only comes out around Christmas time, so I have stocked up on this one, but it is just amazing and they just all smell incredible. So this has fair trade vanilla pod infusion, goji berry juice, lactic acid, argan oil, organic rose absolute, rose oil, and obviously the main ingredient in terms of like the scent is the rose, and it just smells incredible. I absolutely love it. Rose has never really been like my favourite smell. I've always been, like when I was younger I didn't really like it, and I almost kind of associated it with like grannies and stuff, which is a little bit bad, but it's really grown on me and I love it now. It's super sweet and floral, and oh, it smells like sweets rather than like the perfumed rose smell, if that makes sense. And the smell of it does linger on your skin, but it's not too heavy, so wearing perfume with it isn't a problem either. And they have lots of different sizes of these, so you can get the one that kind of like suits you. Okay, so another product that I will use in conjunction with my body wash is the FemFresh Daily Intimate Wash. Now I know that a lot of people will see this and maybe think, oh, that's a bit gross to feature that, or like don't really like talking about that kind of thing, but actually it's really important that as women we can talk about our lady bits, and it's one thing that I don't really have a problem discussing at all. Like a couple of months ago I posted a video on my experience with my first ever smear test, and the operation that I subsequently had to have after that, and I went into a lot of detail about it and I got a great response. And so it goes to show that like we should be able to talk about these kind of things without fear of being judged, and I for one would like to have a clean lady area that is nice and healthy, and especially since all of the troubles that I've had with that, I just want to make sure that I look after myself as best I can, and that it isn't a taboo subject. Like, you can't use Lush's Rose Jam to clean your lady bits. Lady bit. Like, they're way more sensitive. They need a different type of care. Now, obviously this is an external wash. It's a pH balanced formula, and it has aloe vera in it as well, so it's super sensitive. It's dermatologically tested and gynecologically tested, so you know that it's kind of like safe to use, which is great. And it's also hypoallergenic and soap free, so it's not going to irritate your skin, and it will leave you feeling kind of like fresh and clean. Like, I'm absolutely in love with this and have used Femme Fresh for years, so will always continue to do so because I've had a really good experience with them. The smell of this is like really like non-offensive. It's just a nice fresh smell really, and there's not a particular scent, and yeah, absolutely love this. And then also in the shower, and last up in the shower, if depending on how I'm feeling, I will use my body conditioner from Lush. Now this works in replacement to a body moisturiser that you would use outside of the shower, and it's basically like how you condition your hair, you would condition your body. And basically what you do is, like, after you've washed your skin, you just use this on your body, just smooth it on, rub it in, and then rinse it off like you would a conditioner. You don't have to scrub it off, just literally like in the shower. And this is also rose scented. It's like a little bit pinky on the inside, and you don't need a lot, like a little goes a really long way, and it just, your skin feels instantly moisturised. It's amazing. So I would say if you hate moisturising, this is the perfect addition to the lazy person's moisturising like beauty list to do, because I love it. But it goes incredibly with the rose jam. Both of them leave like a gorgeous scent on your skin, and my skin just feels incredibly moisturised and hydrated all day after I've used this, and I absolutely love that. If I was to moisturise my body not using the body conditioner from Lush, I love my Body Shop body butters. The Shea body butter is one of my favourites because it has a really nice scent. It's super moisturising for dry skin, but it's not too heavy. These body butters, they don't last me as long as the body conditioners would. I get through them quite quickly because they're not a huge tub. It's 200ml, but actually you need quite a little bit more than you would of the body conditioner to actually really hydrate your skin and cover all of the areas that you need to. But this is like super good if you have really dry skin. I don't have super dry skin, but I do really love to feel the benefits of my moisturiser in kind of like abundance, so I love to go for something like this. So I would use this if I wasn't using my body conditioner, as kind of like a must-have for my skin. And then for my armpits, I like to use, again, a Lush product. It's like a bar deodorant. It looks like this. I keep mine wrapped up in one of these, secured within another empty Lush pot, just to keep it extra fresh. But this is literally just a bar that you literally rub underneath your armpits and use it as a deodorant instead of a spray. I love this. It's really affordable, it lasts a really long time, and it's really soft on the skin for application. It's moisturising and balmy, so you don't have to worry too much about drying out the skin or irritating it, and it's got quite an earthy smell to it. It's not like a super like pretty feminine fragrance that you would find in normal deodorants, but I really like it for looking after my skin, and yeah, I love that a lot. And then for my hands, one of my favourite brands in the world is Antipodes. They're a New Zealand brand and they're an organic skincare brand, and this hand and body cream I only ever use as a hand cream, and I absolutely love it. The packaging is gorgeous. It's like a metal bright green, and I just love everything about Antipodes, and this smells delicious. It's got blackcurrant in it. It's superfruit kiwi seed, Feijoa, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, and wild blackcurrant, and the wild blackcurrant really stands out in this. You can smell it a lot, and there's loads of vitamins within this hand cream, so it keeps your hands super nourished. I would say that it is more on the oily side for me personally, but I like that. As I said with my moisturisers, I really like them to be deep and nourishing, and it does soak into the skin well, and it doesn't leave too much of a film, but it doesn't soak up immediately. And I have to say the packaging is one of my favourite things, but it does work wonders for my hands and is the perfect addition for kind of like a winter staple in your handbag as well, and I swear by that. And then lastly is my feet, not forgetting them. I use a foot cream. I don't use a foot cream every day, but when I do, I always use the Aveda Foot Relief. It's a herbal formula that gently exfoliates, revitalises and nourishes stressed feet. So the herbal side of it will help to kind of like cool down the skin and like relieve it from any kind of stress that's been put under, like from all of the shopping that you've been doing, for example. But it also has salicylic and lactic acids in it as well, which will help to kind of like smooth and even out even kind of like really rough skin. The main ingredient in this in terms of scent is peppermint, so it's really, really fresh, which is my favourite thing about it. It's instantly cooling on the feet, which is really nice because they're the part of your body, I guess, that like, I mean, probably smell the least desirable. So the peppermint kind of like is a really nice cooling scent, but also at the same time, peppermint's also very refreshing. So it means that your feet kind of like almost instantly feel a bit more woken up, and I just really, really like this for my feet. So yeah, I couldn't recommend this enough as a foot cream. I absolutely love it. So that is everything, guys. That is my head to toe of must-have beauty products that I use on my skin at the moment. Some of them are newer additions, some of them have been there for a really long time, but all in all, they're all things that I feel I have to have in my routine to make me feel like I'm really looking after my body, and they're my favourite products by far to do that. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the products that I've used, please leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. As always, all the links will be below too, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please do give it the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.